Hello, truckers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are parked somewhere. I forgot, where are we? Where are we here? We are just west of Spokane, and I'll say east of Winnetochee. Winnetochee. That's the way I'm going to pronounce it. Yeah, we're a little ways out from Seattle, but it's that time of night, which means it's 8 o'clock. Let's get to bed. We're going to bed with 110,000, just about even in the bank account. So hopefully when we sleep tonight, maybe 2 deliveries could be done. Hey, there's $4,648. Thank you, Victor. That comes in nicely. It looks like that's going to be the only delivery that we got through the night. But you know what? That's going to get us there. That is going to get us there. Meaning buying our truck today. Well, not our truck, but another truck for someone else. Let's see. Get everything kind of set here. Yeah, we can just get to drive on through. We are ready to go. Let's shift to the gears. So one thing I tried doing, because like I said last episode, after we left Seattle, I was kind of hoping to head up to Canada. So what I did before I started recording this evening was I activated the Pro Mods into the mods folder. The problem with doing that is such a big game change that it resets your truck back to your garage and cancels all deliveries that you had. So I was able to activate the Pro Mods Canada for this episode. I might go ahead 30 miles an hour through here. I was ready to say better not be. What we might do is once I get to Seattle and get this delivered, I may log out, reactivate Pro Mods, and go up to Canada then. Or I might just look to see what kind of loads we have leaving Seattle for what time we have left in today, and just try to take a short trip delivery somewhere, and then get up to Canada next episode, if we got decent deliveries up there. But mainly right now what I want to do is we got about a 4-hour trip to Seattle. We got to dump off these Kennys at the port and bring in 8,000, which is going to be more than enough, I do believe, to buy a truck and hire another driver, get another driver on the road, which means more money coming in. I would like another delivery to come in before I get to Seattle, just to be sure, because we do have a $3,000 payment, as we all know, just before noon hour. So I think the truck we were looking at buying, it was like 118,000, and it's like $500 to hire another driver. So that's 119,000. My 8,000, yeah, I'll get us there, but minus the 3,000 for the loan payment. Yeah, I'd rather not go into the red. That's not a good thing. But I do believe we get like a couple days to get that money back, which should not be an issue. Speaking of, let's not get ourselves any fines. That's slowing down way too much. But we'll see what it is when we get to Seattle. I'm not going to be able to resist myself in order to buy the truck right away to get the driver on the road as soon as possible. Like I said, I'd like to get a driver with 1 skill point into long distance hauling, just because. And yeah, we'll see what's there. But there might be like a 3 skill point driver, but they have no points in long skill driving. I'd rather take a 2 skill point driver as long as they got 1 point in the long distance. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Of course, the other question we got today is, after we make this delivery in Seattle, the question is, will we go from level 13 to 14? I know I've said it the last few episodes because we've been doing the same load here for like 3 episodes, but when we delivered our last load in Dallas, which I can't remember what the heck it even was, we just barely went over into level 13. But now we got a 2,000 mile trip with high value, fragile, and urgent delivery kind of a thing going on here. That's a good package to have, so who knows? Who knows how much XP I'm going to get once we get to Seattle? Have not a clue. So yeah, just under 200 miles to start the day, and our fuel tank can go 400 and something miles. So we are good in that front, but when I do leave Seattle, it might be a good idea to go ahead and top off on the diesel fuel. And then we'll start saving up a little bit of cash to go ahead and, well, trade in this truck for another truck. That will be a while, obviously. When I say it'll be a while, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Well, let's see what kind of, how the cash flow is. But like I said, I don't want to do that until at least reach level 15. That way we can unlock more stuff when we purchase a truck, that we have more upgrades available to us. So just 120 miles to go to Seattle, so it's not too far. I remember when we left Dallas, we slept for the first night. I'm like, oh, we got 1,600 miles to go. If I can do 800 miles a day, we could get there Wednesday evening, and didn't quite work out that well. Getting 800 miles in a day, that's quite a lot. We didn't do too bad, though. The delivery is expected after 2 today. Yeah, just around 2 o'clock. Of course, getting there early never hurts. You don't get no penalty for arriving early. But in real life, sometimes you do, right, guys and gals, for your real truckers out there? Yeah, sometimes they don't want to deliver too early because they have no place to put it. But an American Truck Simulator doesn't really matter that much. Weigh station 1 mile ahead. Is it going to be way or no way? No way. No way it's going to be no way. No way. And 3, 2, 1. And way. Of course it is. It's okay. It's alright. So what was it? 78,800? Is that what we're looking at for weight? Oh, speed limit through here is 60 at this weigh station. Alright. That I can do. I think it's going to be 78.8, right? Okay, 77.9. Is it because I've used that much fuel? Is that actually a thing? Now it's only 15 miles an hour leaving. Trolls they are. I'm actually going to put the cruise on because... Oh, you can't put cruise control on at 15 miles an hour. Really? No, you cannot. Interesting. What's up with the traffic up ahead of us? Why is everyone going so slow? Speaking of going so slow, I'm going so slow because the speed limit is now 60. Get up to the gears. Now I shouldn't have to stop for any more weigh stations, at least on this delivery. Yep, so we're bringing in $8,000. I'm kind of suspecting that someone else is going to complete a delivery before noon this morning other than myself, because when we looked at the end of last episode, we kind of look at the drivers, see what they're doing, and kind of when they're expected to finish another delivery. And we actually had 2 drivers that were like 15 hours or less. We slept 10. 1 delivery was completed, so I think we're going to get another one this morning, which would be kind of nice. But seeing our drivers now bringing in, I mean, that driver brought in $4,000, although it does take them 2 days to get, you know, get up to that total. All that really matters when you look at it is how much cash they're bringing in per mile, which you can see when you go to the driver's page. Now, I never really paid that much close attention to it before this series because money is so easy to make, but this series, money to me is still rather, I don't want to say rather simple, but in the beginning it was like, oh wow, this is harder than I thought. But after a couple episodes our drivers got going, it's like, okay, this is doable. And as they level up, it's like, okay, the money's starting to come in nicely. But it's not as fast as it is in the base game, that's for darn sure. So, but once you get a few trucks on the road going, if you're on the road and you get a fine here or there, it's not the biggest hurt in the world. Now you can, in case you don't know this, you can go into game options and turn off fines, so you don't get fines for speeding and going through red lights and all that if you want to do it that way. But we got all that stuff turned on here. I think I've gotten, what, 3 speeding tickets and maybe 2 accidents? And I think 2 red lights I gotten through. And one of the red lights I was kind of confused at because technically I was taking a right-hand turn on the yield sign. but I guess ATS sees that as a stop, like a stoplight, I suppose. So I got a ticket for it. Someone did say though, if I went to the yield side with my direction light on, which I did not have on, I don't believe, that's why I got the ticket. So maybe at some point I'll have to try it on out to see how it is. We are going straight on through to the other side, 33 miles, and we're going to get ourselves a good chunk of change. Yeah, so I'm just thinking after we deliver to Seattle, I think we can afford to go ahead and buy the truck, hire a driver, get them on the road. Even if we do go below zero on the bank account, if I make another delivery today, that should be more than enough to cover what we got. Oh, speed limit's only 55 through here. Hey, there's a little bit of income. Thank you very much. That is definitely going to cover us, as long as I don't screw up this delivery. Speaking of, I think we'll just check on the cargo. Yeah, everything's fine on the cargo. Going on down. Speed limit's only 45 through the tunnel, apparently. Just paying attention to my GPS. Almost, I didn't even see those arrows. I couldn't even go that way. They were blending into the concrete of the bridge. I've turned cruise control on because we're shifting miles per hour in the speed limit too often. More miles to go. And stay in this lane because it looks like our Port of Seattle we'll have to make a right-hand turn for. Gotta watch the traffic in these overpasses and tunnels like that. It seems like a lot of them like to go through the red lights. And that's the last thing I need is for someone to run into my Kennys behind me, damage my cargo. This reminds me of the port that we were in before, to where I couldn't find my way out, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, if you go around this way you definitely can. So I'm not going to fall for that again. Alright, so where... Oh, I see it. I can see it. You know what? Let's go ahead and take the wider. Well, I said it's wider. It's wider at this end. We still got these posts sticking down. Yeah, probably should have went through the other one because it would have been a straight shot, but still not a problem for us. Now let's get her in here as snug as a bug in a rug. Alright, park and brake engine. And decouple. Alright, so we know we're getting a lot of experience. The question is, are we getting so much experience that we get up to actually level 14? And there it goes. And wow, yes it does. And halfway to level, well not halfway, 1/3 of the way to level 15. Which means we get a skill point to use. Along with the 8,000 that we earned. Fragile seems to be doing rather good for us. Yeah, sure. Let's stick with that for now. Let's go ahead and stick with that. Works really good for us. Alright, so that brings up to 125,000. Alright, so Garage Manager. I kept saying Santa Fe last time. It's Tucson. Santa Fe, I think, is in New Mexico. I don't know why. But it's Tucson. I got a spot open for there. It's kind of funny. So the productivity in Salt Lake City, which is a tiny garage, which is one truck garage, which is me, 43%. Drivers, yeah. But then again, you know, I am the owner, so that's why I earn more cash. Anyways, not truck manager, not garage purchase. I need to exit out of here. So we want, where is it? Truck dealers, that's what we want. And we're going to try to do it logically. So right in Tucson is a Volvo dealership. So, yeah, buy online. And oh, we got options now. Oh yeah, we got options. This option right here, though, is the one we're going with. You know, we're just going to head and purchase that one. Just the way it is. Just the way it is fine. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. That's what people always said. It doesn't matter what truck you buy. Looks like we already... This is the truck we're buying down there anyways. Go ahead and pop that one in there. That brings us down to 7,000. So that's not too bad. Alright, let's exit on out of this. And then... recruitment center agency, whatever it's called. There we go. Hire a driver. All right. Long distance hauling. Anyone? Bueller. Mimi. All right. So she's a possibility right there. Marty. Okay. So he's a long distance and high value cargo, and she was. No, that was urgent. This is high value cargo. I would prefer high value cargo because you're not always going to get urgent deliveries. And alright, so it looks like it's Mimi. We're going to hire you. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and bring you down this garage here. Pop you in there. Get to work. Get to work. Driver manager, just go on and look in. Yep, she's back at the garage, and then you can see what we're all doing here. So I am bringing in $3.38 a mile. We'll call that $2, $1.87, $2.04, $1.72, $1.39. All not too bad, actually. All not too bad. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to check the job market. We're going to look for something. Wait, how many more hours do I have on my clock? I didn't see what time of day it was. Wow, it's only... Well, we'll say 10 o'clock, so I got like 7 hours left on my clock. Alright, 7 hours left on my clock. Job market. 7 hours. We are in Seattle. Whew, those are some big loads. I don't think I want to be doing that. Nope, that's too long of a haul. I'm pretty sure these are all long hauls to Utah. Here's one back to Spokane. That's 6 hours long. It is a wheel loader. I'll get paid $11.88. But now that we're on the base map, I can also check out external contracts. I'll be getting it done today. That's 13-hour trip. Oh no, I gotta click on Seattle. That's where we are. Twin Falls. That's way too far. That's not that bad of a drive. It's pushing my clock a little bit. With a heavy load, it might be too much for this truck, honestly. Yeah, we just brought trucks. How far is Eugene? Alright, we're gonna actually go down to Eugene with a double. With a double. Yep, let's go ahead and begin delivery. Yep, continue, we're fine. Now I got to synchronize with World of Trucks. Because we really haven't been down through here yet, so that'll be a good thing. Need to find a fuel station if it's along the way here. Alright, let me get the map out here. Zoom way in. And of course, there's not a fuel station anywhere. Alright, let's go pick up our load. And yeah, we'll see if we can find something along the way. Now it's funny, when I'm leaving this port, it's showing me how to get out and around it. When I was in the port, where the heck was that? Was that down in the Florida Keys? No, it wasn't down in the Florida Keys, was it? It may have been. I don't remember where it was. But here they kind of show me... almost got confused there. So now we have 6 drivers on the road. But obviously the new driver, Mimi, is going to take a while before she starts bringing in some respectable cash, I suppose. But now that she's got 1 point in the long distance, you know, she'll be able to find some better loads. Oh, the one thing I got to remember to do, though, is I got to put her so when she does level up that she gets points into long distance. And that leaves us with, what, just shy of 7,000, so another couple hours we're going to be down to just, you know, $3,000 less because of that wonderful loan payment we got. But I really would like to have like 20 grand in the bank account before I would trade this truck in and upgrade to another truck. I may just have to check at some point configuring a truck together to see how much one would cost that, with all the upgrades that we do have available to us. Seems like every time I do want to stop at a fuel station, there isn't one around. This is where we're going. Now, since it's an external contract, I don't have to stop and pick out a job because the trailer's already ready for us. Bobtail, that's me. So I'm going to go around the Bobtail way, which I'm supposed to. So we should have a double trailer somewhere in here. Bueller? Oh, it's around the corner. I think I've seen it. It's over there. Oh, just go through here. Oh, yeah. Bumpy everywhere. I mean, there's no traffic. Well, there should be no traffic in here. So he says before it gets run into. And once we hook up to this, I'm going to do a couple of things. Alright, park and brake. We'll couple on up. So one, we're going to look at our route to find the next fuel station because I'm good for another... Well, this 282 miles, but the first thing I want to do is go back in here because I'm going to forget if I don't do it now. Put her in there, and then balance. No, I want you on long distance. There we go. While I'm here quickly, yep, you're unbalanced. You're still in long distance. Everyone else should be unbalanced right now. Yep, okay, so we're fine there. Alright, now we got our load hook up. We should be able to see... where, I mean, I could stop there for fuel. Is there a fuel station? I mean, we'll swing into here. That's only 83 miles. Is there one like right on the interstate I can pull over to? Doesn't look like it. So we'll stop there. 83 miles out. Nope, peanut, wrong button. Already looked at the map. How much weight do we got here? Oh, that's okay, I didn't check on the weight. 60,000 pounds. Yeah, okay, I mean, it should be, yeah, your park and brake is, no, not the engine. All the wrong buttons. And what are we actually hauling here? Packaged food. Where did I come in? I'll find my way out here. Sooner or later. It's like right here. I don't know if there's actually a train that goes through here or not. And nope, we're not stopping because there's no one here to check us anyways. We are ready to go, taking the I-5 south. Now technically there was a red light way in front of us, but I don't know if I was actually accounting for us or not. I have no idea. But I didn't get a ticket, so that's all that matters. Alright, so we are now level 14. I think our title was what? Workhorse? Not sure I'd call it a workhorse, but that's fine. We are going to arrive... where are we going to? Was it Eugene? I think it was Eugene is that we're going to. Yeah, we're going to arrive at Eugene like at 3:30 in the afternoon. So kind of a shorter day for us, which is fine. Like I said, next episode I'll have Pro Mods Canada back on here. Then I'm going to have to teleport myself back to where we were because it's going to reset me back to my garage. At least we'll be able to go back up to Canada. Hey, I don't have to go at the way station. That's fine by me. What's the speed limit here? Because I wasn't paying attention. It's 60 and we're doing... Okay, right there is good. Not much of a rush. Like I said, we got plenty of time to get there. And the way the traffic is right now, I'm going to have to slow down because the truck in front of me and this sports car in the middle lane is not really doing me any favors whatsoever. I'm driving way too close to this guy. Or gal, depending on who's driving. Feels good though. Feels really good. I had to get in this lane anyways. Feels really good. Now getting another driver on the road, that just means more money per day. That's what it means. So now before we get another driver, it's either buy a garage or upgrade the ones that we currently have. And we've talked about this before. For some reason, upgrading a garage is still $100,000, but buying a garage was what, 95? Now, I think I was going to keep on buying new garages, which is good to have your fleet spread out a little bit. The only upside to expanding to a 5-truck garage is you get a fuel station at your 5-truck garage, but you still pay for the fuel, but it is at a discount. At least I'm not sure if it is a realistic economy or not. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, is it worth it? I mean, kind of is and kind of isn't. I mean, basically I'm spending like $5,000 more to get one less truck bay, if you want to look at it that way. So obviously buying a small garage, you're buying a 3-bay garage. If you upgrade it, you're getting two more truck bays. Right now, the next purchase will be trade this one in and get ourselves a different brand truck, whatever it might be at that time. And it was the same thing when I bought this one. It was Volvo. I do prefer Volvo in this game, not because of my experience or anything. I just like the way it looks and the way it handled. But It just so happened we just pulled into a city that had a Volvo dealership. We did not know it was a Volvo dealership. We just pulled in, and it's like, oh, it's a Volvo dealership. That's the one we're buying. Same thing when we go get our next one. Like I said before, if we pull into town and it happens to be a Volvo dealership, yeah, we won't be just trading a Volvo for another Volvo. We'll have to wait until we get to another town somewhere. Alright, so this is, I think, is where we're getting our diesel fuel this afternoon. I can say, well, it's still morning, sorry. Still morning. Gotta remind myself though, I do have a double trailer back there. I was driving like I just have one. What does that say? Drake's? I think so. Cannot fuel up at those. Looks like we gotta fuel up at these over here. Is there 2 entryways into here? Oh no, I should have... Okay, I was looking at the weigh scale. Don't want the weigh scale. Still works out. We're fine. We're fine. And there's a service station over there, but we're bypassing the service station. So we're actually stopping at a Hart's. Alright, neutral, brake, engine. And fill up this 220 gallon tank that we got going here. I'm guessing what, 185 gallons? 185? Ooh, not too bad. 182 and a half. Yeah, looks like I pulled in rather straight, which is shocking. I kind of pulled in the wrong way, it looks like. It's okay. It's all good. No one's here to see. Nope, we're not here to get our truck serviced. And make sure our trailers get out okay. Kind of. Alright, just 177 miles to go. Oh, it's only 20. I was like, it's only 25 through here when you get his ticket, and I thought that was a ticket I was getting. Nope, it's our loan payment. Alright, so after we fueled up, we're down to 3,500, which is perfectly fine. We are getting paid $1,000 for this short journey. $1,000 and something. We didn't look too hard at it. Or I'm ramping up here. 1,235. So not too bad for a quick journey. Miss shift. That's not going to be good for the engine. It's okay, we're trading it in relatively soon. Yeah, so the biggest engine we could get at the time of purchasing this truck was 500 horse. And I think the biggest engine in the base game is 605 horse, at least for ATS. A little bit more horsepower wouldn't hurt, especially when you start hauling something like we got behind us. I mean, this truck is doing just okay with it, but a little bit more would not hurt. And actually right here, I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot, I believe. Alright, screenshot taken and taken care of. I gotta remind myself when I drive once in a while, I just have to do a quick jump cut as I take a screenshot of something somewhere rather than Just me always parked somewhere. Alright, cruise control set. That didn't look too hard. But maybe after we get down to... I keep saying Eugene. It is Eugene that we're going to. Yes, Eugene. Maybe after we deliver this, if there's places to visit Eugene, like a recruitment center or a truck dealership, maybe we'll go around because we do have time on our clock to drive around. We're full of fuel, full of joy, and a little bit full of money. I mean, we're doing fine for ourselves. Now, another way to look at it, and another way to look at it is I need to slow down because the speed limit just dropped. Is also, I think, our company as a whole, we are fine. If you look at our assets that we have 7 trucks. And all of the trucks pretty much are valued at, I would say, like at least $120,000. So you got like $800,000 worth of trucks at least, and a couple of garages valued at about $100,000 a piece. Actually, we got 3 garages, but you know what I'm saying. We got one tiny one. Basically, that puts our company value at $1 million, and we owe just under $1 million. So, as it goes, as a whole, our company is worth something at this point. Alright, heading south on the I-5 to Eugene, Oregon. Actually, are we getting ready to cross into Oregon? Nope, that's just the billboard sign. Alright. Part of me wants to shift it and stay in 11th gear, but we're still doing fine on the RPMs, I think. Keep it at 12. Yep, still going to get there roughly around 3:30 in the afternoon. Now, the only thing that's a little disappointing about today's episode is, one, we delivered the Kennys, and being articulated as they all are, that was just a pull-in, drop-off, and now they got a double trailer. It's going to be more of the same. We're just going to have to probably pull in and drop it off. Hello, Portland. Where am I going with the 7-Eleven? This is a lot of food for one 7-Eleven, so I'm hoping we're dropping off food at like a major 7-Eleven, and then they're going to take their trucks around, deliver it to all the convenience stores around Eugene and the surrounding cities. That's the way I'm going to look at it. So probably, like I was guessing before we can trade in this truck, I think we're going to need like about 25 grand in the bank account. Yes, we're going to get trade value for this truck, but obviously we're going from a truck that I bought when I was at level 10, and we're going to be like a level 15, maybe 16, maybe even latest 17 level. So we're going to definitely get a lot more upgrades than what we had for this one. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive. This is an exit, that lane that we're in, so I don't think I want to be in this lane. Come on, 12th gear, you can do it. There we go. Actually, I'm going to get over in this lane here. I don't think I want to be in that one. And I think I chose correctly. Here. Just cruising along, enjoying the day. It's kind of weird. Why is it that when... Ooh, water. Yeah, I'm going to get way out of here, out of your guys' way, because you're going to hug on every lane. I don't want to slow down. It seems like the first 10 episodes or so it rained every day. And I have not changed the setting whatsoever. And now it's like it's not raining at all. Have no idea. Not a clue. What would be really interesting, but I know it would be too much for it, is if they could take real weather for the day that you're actually playing the game and actually have that weather where you're driving. That would be way too much coding, I think, to do for that, but it could be rather interesting. Alright, once again, I don't think we're getting off here. Oh, we're already down to 57 miles, huh? Feels this kind of weird after driving for like 3 straight full days to get those trucks to Seattle. Now I'm grabbing a load and finishing it within just a couple of minutes here. And we're knocking off some cities as well. So maybe next episode when we leave Eugene, we can find a load that goes up to Canada. Yeah, I did not know by loading on a map that the game sees that as a big game change to where it cancels all deliveries and resets you back to your home garage. I was like, oh, okay, I can't quite do that because I wasn't activated for this episode because I want to go, like I said, from Seattle to Canada today. But in doing so, that would have canceled the Kenny delivery that we just did. Like I said, I could have just did a jump cut when we got to Seattle, dropped off those trucks, exited the game and reloaded the mods, and then got myself back to the port of Seattle by teleporting. Because I would have been in Salt Lake City, which is my home garage, which we really haven't been around since we got some long distance skill points. We've been driving everywhere around Salt Lake City. Or no, we actually went through Salt Lake City once, didn't we? I sit corrected in front of my steering wheel. We actually gone through Salt Lake City afterwards. The one mod that seems rather interesting, I'm kind of glad I have, and I forgot which one it is, but I do believe it's on the Steam Workshop, is realistic billboards. And that mod changed. They update that mod like every 2 weeks. So some of these billboards they see around here, those will change every 2 weeks on you. It's pretty interesting. So like, I think I was using it just before the Super Bowl, and we saw billboards advertising the Super Bowl. Then they were advertising for the Daytona 500. And now I don't see those billboards anymore. I'm just seeing random advertisement billboards. I don't have that many mods installed. When I have the Pro Mods Canada, I think I got a total of 13 mods in all, and Pro Mods Canada counts for 4 of those. Coast to Coast is another one. Realistic Companies, and then one for Realistic Billboards. Oh yeah, Realistic Economy is another one. Minimal Advisory at the bottom of the screen. I try to keep it real basic. There are a lot of mods out there. A lot of mods. And oh, we're getting off here, which makes sense if we're 10 miles out, and it says Eugene. I got a red light, so let's slow on down. Luckily there's no one in front of us, because as I found out before, even with this truck when we had a heavy load, if I was on a hill I might have a hard time getting started, but I think we should be okay. I don't want to be in 6th gear, I want to be in 2nd gear. 6th gear, yeah, I may have a problem. Alright, so we're looking for a 7-Eleven down the road. Uh-oh. Let's try 1st gear. Wow. Yep, 1st gear is what I needed. A lot of that weight was still on the hill, apparently. So I am pushing this truck to the limit of how much weight I can haul with it. I didn't even look at the weight when I took this load, so that's all on me. That's why it popped up my truck configurations. I'm like, why is it showing me that? Seems like I'm fine. The heck is that thing? I have no idea. Just want to make sure I came to a complete full stop with a cop there, you know. Alright, just keeping a close eye on where I gotta go, because nothing sucks more than having a tandem trailer and having to back up because you screwed up what you were supposed to do. We'll have a quick look at the map after I get this delivery done as well, and see if there's any truck dealers or recruitment agencies around here. And there is our drop-off point straight ahead. Curb hop a little bit just to get all my trailers in a line, hopefully. And you know the drill, park and brake, turn off engine, decouple. So not much of a wow factor for XP and money on this one, but still making decent cash there. $1,200 for a short trip. Now let's go on and continue. Let's look at the world map, which really just want to look at Eugene, and we do have right on down here something something, and it's like right there. Anything else here in Eugene? I mean, it looks like Eugene is kind of broken up into little sections here, 2 sections really, and that's gonna be out in the forest area. But let's go see what the no, darn it. Yeah, we're all set. Let's go check it out. And I do have like a garage I could park in for the night. Not park in, but I can probably park in. Park outside for the night is what I want to say. And I probably could have made it, but you know what? Alright, let's go see what we have down here. And then I get a little bit extra time off. Oh, I think I can already see it's a Volvo dealership. Volvo everywhere, it seems like. Volvo and Peters and Kenny's. While we're here, we'll go tick it off anyways. Oh, there's a recruitment center here. I did not see that on them. Okay. A 2-4. I did not see that there. Well, I can definitely park in the Volvo dealership and sleep tonight. I'm pretty sure they'll let me stay because I do have one of their trucks. Nope, we're not here to repair it either. We're just here to use a rest area, if you will. That's good enough. So me and Cindy got an extra hour and a half today to walk around and do stuff. So that brings our bank account to $46.74. I can deal with that. So let's see what the drivers are up to. I'm pretty sure they're all sleeping except for our new hired driver. So we do have a good amount of Volvos in the fleet, along with a couple Peterbilts. But all of our garages are now full. So I wonder what she's got here. She's going from Tucson to Yuma. It's not that long of a delivery, but you know what? If she knocks off deliveries over and over again, she'll get more points in long distance driving, and before we know it, we'll put her on balanced, and she'll be good. 31 hours before that delivery is considered done. That's a long 7 hours, so here's one delivery, 47 hours. Yikes. 35 hours, 61 hours. So it's going to be a long time before I get some of these in 61 hours. Alamosa, New Mexico to Raleigh, North Carolina. I mean, all right. Too bad you can't actually see what their job is that they're on, that they're going to get paid. You can see right now he's idle. That's he's sleeping. That makes sense. But he's driven 10,600 miles. Does my driver log show that? Wait. He's driven more miles than I have? All right. Whatever. Driven distance, or is that the truck? That might be the truck. Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, how can she have driven almost 13,000 miles? That's our original truck. So that's a truck, not how many miles they have driven. Okay, they showed me the truck. I thought because I was on driver details, that was going to be the driver details. Okay, I gotcha. So that's got 10,000 miles on it. 5,000, yeah. And she hasn't driven anywhere yet. What the heck? What the heck? I just drove almost 4 hours. Maybe it only resets by the day. I have no idea. Either way. So that's our driver situation. The garage situation. You know, all of our garages are full. And of course, the last thing we're just going to have a quick look at, just so I can... I think I talked about last episode, but I may not. So when both of our loans get down to 225,000, that'd be $500,000. By then, I should be able to borrow another $500,000 and pay these off because I can't click on it. But you can see interest rate 2% per day. So I can save myself 2% interest per day. Basically, is what I want to do. It's not that big of a deal, but it's something we'll probably get into. But anyways, we got ourselves another truck. That's right, we got a fleet of 7 trucks. Let's go outside so you guys have something better to look at. And let me get rid of that and that, so we got a nice clear view of a truck that's bobtailing. So yeah, we're going to rest up here, wake up in the morning. I should be right back here, hopefully, after I put the Pro Mods Canada back on, and we'll see if we can get up to Canada or not. If not, it would not hurt to go down I-5 into California. We'll stay on the West Coast for a while, and maybe eventually, like I said, maybe head to the northeast of the USA. As you probably saw on some of the coast-to-coast maps, when you get in between the cities on some of the map that's not really worked on, you're not going to see much. But never know. We'll never know. I think we'll just wait a little while before we head to the northeast. We'll just cruise around the SDS maps a little bit and the Pro Mods map a little bit. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then... Oh wait, almost forgot my horn. Have a good one.